Hey guys, Rick Pete back. Sorry it's been a while, about 3 weeks since I did a video, something like that. But it's just been a bit hectic lately, work and life in general and stuff. So I'm back with this video. This is going up a bit later than I anticipated it to. I wanted to get it up straight away, but again things have got in the way and meant that I've not been able to. So this video is going to be my review of NXT Takeover TheEnd, which I watched so back end of last weekish. I think I watched about Friday, something like that. But I've only just had a chance to put the video up. So without further ado, I'll get on with it and give you my thoughts on the pay-per-view. So the first match was Ty Dillinger versus and I'll pronounce his name right now, Andrade Cien Almas. Set opening match, the debut of Almas. Nice, good, fast-paced match, plenty of action. Almas eventually came out with a win on his debut, which is to be expected. Really, you don't expect somebody to lose. So yeah, good opening start to the event. Next up, we had the Revival, Dash and Dawson versus American Alpha, Gable and Jordan, for the NXT Tag Team title match. This was the first defense by American Alpha since they won the titles at NXT Takeover Dallas, and again it was between two teams that absolutely tore it up at that show. Absolutely amazing match, better than the one in Dallas, and that match took some beating. For anybody who hasn't seen it, I recommend you check that out. From bell to bell, it was great to watch. Revival eventually came out with the win after hitting the Shatter Machine to become the first two-time NXT Tag Team Champions. After the match, American Alpha were destroyed by two unknown guys, and then Paul Ellering appeared at the entranceway. The thing that got me about this was the fact that some of the crowd were chanting, "Who are you?" And it's like, really, you must know who Paul Ellering is, the manager of the Road Warriors, Legion of Doom. He's actually a legend, as Corey Graves pointed out on commentary. So yeah, I really hope they were chanting it to the two guys in the ring and not Paul Ellering. I'd like to hope that's the case. Next up was the match that had the potential to be the absolute match of the show, Austin Aries versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I was expecting a good match and I wasn't disappointed. This was another amazing match. Both guys gave it their all. Plenty of back and forth and plenty of action. My only complaint about this would be that Aries was working Nakamura's leg, and Nakamura didn't really seem to sell it much. Aries sold everything of Nakamura's when he seemed to be targeting a certain area, but it didn't seem to go the other way. I don't know whether that's just... I don't think for 1 second there was anything malicious in it. I'm not going to start any sort of conspiracy theory about Nakamura refusing to sell for anybody. Don't think that's the case at all. I think it was just one of those things. But like I said, an absolutely amazing match. Both guys gave their all, plenty of action, back and forth. Nakamura eventually came out with the win in that one. Next up, we had Nia Jax versus Asuka for the NXT Women's title. This was a decent match given what Asuka had to work with. Nia Jax, I'm not saying she's bad, but her sheer size doesn't really sort of seem to go well with Asuka's size. Asuka and Bayley had a great match because they're both similar sizes, so it makes it a lot easier I would imagine, for somebody to work with her. But Nia's size gave the impression that she was just going to steamroll over Asuka, and there was a lot of signs of domination. It looked like Asuka may be in danger of losing her title. It turned out not to be the case, as she retained her title in a really good match. Well, so yeah, decent to really good, I'd call it, if that's like an official rating. There was a backstage segment with William Regal being interviewed about the show so far, and then in the background you saw a guy walking down with Bobby Roode, who had a coffee in his hand. He went into an office, and then William Regal made his goodbyes and went off into the office. Obviously since then, Bobby Roode made his appearance at the NXT show that was held at the recent Download Festival over there in the UK, So so Bobby Roode's officially NXT wrestler now. I look forward to seeing him on the first NXT tapings that he's on. Next up, Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe, steel cage match for the NXT title. absolutely no secret who I was pulling for before this match. I was expecting a great match, as none of the other matches on the card had failed to deliver. Obviously, like I said, I was rooting for Finn Balor, as I'm a fan, but I do like Samoa Joe too. I've liked him since his TNA days and his Ring of Honor days. Brilliant match, absolutely brilliant. A couple of times I thought Finn Balor might do it, but Joe retained after hitting the muscle buster from the second rope and got the win. Another amazing takeover event. The shows just keep getting better. I've yet to see an NXT Takeover event where I've just been like, that were average. I've enjoyed every one of them. There might have been the occasional matches on them, where I've just thought, well, that were nothing amazing. But overall, the events are just they're great. I really think WWE are missing out on something here by not selling these on DVD and Blu-ray. Because I think if they did start to release them, they would absolutely fly off the shelves and they would make a lot of money from them. I'd buy every one of them without a doubt. So yeah, like I said, I've loved every takeover event so far and I've yet to watch a poor one. So yeah, that is my quick review of the NXT Takeover The End show. Feel free to comment below, you guys, if you've what your thoughts of the match were. If this is the first time you've seen any of my videos, please check out the other ones. If you like what you see, click the like button, subscribe. To those of you who have subscribed, I say it every video, but I really do mean it. Thank you. It means a lot that you've taken the time out, to subscribe and watch my videos when I put them up. So yeah, I'll be back pretty soon with my prediction show for Money in the Bank. I forgot which event it was then. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and watch some other events from other wrestling companies that I've not done a review video on yet. So keep your eyes peeled for those if I can get them posted up in time. But for now, that'll do it from me, guys. Catch you soon. Bye bye.